that the boards can fit in snugly along the spine. And once the boards are strongly fixed in place, then you can proceed with the covering. I've always been interested in books. I used to devour books. For me, it was my world, my way to escape. And then, step by step, I became fascinated by beautiful books, ancient books.
Je suis née à Montréal.
I was born in Montreal. We've been artists for generations, and I've always attended art classes. My grandmother studied bookbinding, and probably when I was quite young and I visited her, she must have shown me her works, but I quickly forgot. As a teenager or a young adult, I had no memory of it at all, but I think it's one of the reasons why I am interested in books.
What also I like very much is to show what a book is made of. It's made of paper, definitely, but the paper is folded into signatures. And so when you show the signatures, which kind of have a ribbing look on the spine, then you really get into what a book is all about, which is a gathering. The mood of the binding is also created by the way it flows, the way it opens, the way the spine will arch. The whole mobility of the spine, the whole mobility of the page depend on your technique. The sewing technique depends on the spine treatment you're going to do on the book. I start by being a traditional design binder, and as it went along, my binding started to change dramatically, and I started using weird materials or kind of a very flat surface, but kind of sculptured with a lot of paints, acrylics, and a lot of texture in it. And then I moved to, at the turn of the century, techniques like patinated metal. And so this is what I'm in right now. The book collector is a rare and weird breed. They have this design binding, and they'll have it done, and then they're gonna wrap it in paper and hide it somewhere. They'll never show it, and they'll never lend it to a company or an exhibition or something like that. It's hidden. And they're probably going to look at it a couple of times, but not more than that. And I can't explain it, probably because as a design binder, my reflex is to show it to everybody, you know. As a book collector is to show it to nobody but only himself. And he'll look at it once in a while. And his goal in life is to get another one and to get another one. So he, keeps his money until he's got enough for a new acquisition. And then he's all excited, and he goes back home and he caresses his new binding and stuff like that. And then he'll wrap it back into the paper and hide it somewhere. I want my client to be happy, and I want my client to really like what I'm going to do. I'm not trying to set apart the crowd, but I've got something to say which is very different because of what I've learned. I was trained in the States, I was trained in Canada and in France. I was trained in bookbinding, and I was trained in book conservation. And so All this put together makes me unique.